Hi everyone, Aiden here at the etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Kuat NV 2.0 on the back of our 2022 Ford Maverick. Now the NV is going to be a really high-end premium platform style bike rack. It's really easy to use and it looks great too. We've got it folded up right now, already installed in our hitch, and if you want to see more about the installation process, stick around to the end of the video or check out our full review video. Right now we're going to get it folded out flat and loaded up. Starting with our pedal at the right-hand side to release it, fold it out flat, open up our wheel hook by pressing that button to release it, opening and releasing the wheel strap, again with the button on the side, and pulling that strap to the side as well. That'll open things up where we can just lift our bike up and into place. It's a very quick and easy process, and the best part about it is it doesn't make any sort of frame contact with our bike. Pretty much everything is held in place with this front wheel hook, making it a good fit for our carbon frame and alternative frame bikes. The back wheel strap will adjust to accommodate different wheelbases. And with a 60-pound weight capacity, it's going to be a good option for some of our e-bikes too. At the back end by this tire, we've got a built-in cable lock that just slides into the tray. So if you are going to be leaving your bike on the rack, you can make sure it's locked up, safe and sound. We're not going to be doing that today, so we'll just leave that in for right now. And you do have the option, when it's loaded like this, to tilt it away. We can use that same pedal as before to lower it down. And this, in some cases, can give us room to open up our tailgate. Now, with the Maverick, you do have very limited space, and it will make contact with the bike rack. So if you need to get something out of the back, my recommendation would be to just take this support, lift it up onto the higher stud, so it'll hold itself in this slightly raised position. It's not going to give you a place to sit before or after your ride, but it does provide some clearance, and if you need to get something out of the back, it makes it a lot easier to do so rather than lifting it all the way over the side of the bed. Lifting the bike rack back into place, it'll just latch in like that. Now I'm going to take the time now to get it unloaded, just in the reverse order of how we loaded it. Starting with that back wheel strap. With one hand on the bike, you can do the wheel hook, and then lift it out. The lack of a center mast makes it really easy to get the bike loaded or unloaded. A lot of other bike racks, they take a lot longer to load, and even though they look easy to unload, can be a little bit cumbersome to load. The NV doesn't have that problem. Everything's pretty simple. I always like to replace these when I'm done. And we can take some measurements. We're going to start off with our ground clearance here. At the back end, the lowest point is going to be the end of this cradle for our bike repair stand. And that's going to be 23.5 inches. There's a huge rise in the shank here. The hitch already sits pretty high off the ground, so I don't think you have to worry about ground clearance with this. Our distance added to the back is going to be coming in right at 33 inches. Not too bad for a 2-bike rack. A little bit further than most, but not bad overall. And then it does fold up for quick and easy storage. So if you want to leave it in the hitch between rides, it takes up a lot less space this way, only sticking out 15 inches. So if we wanted to pull into a parking space with this still in the hitch, it'd be a lot less obtrusive. The closest point to our bumper is 5 inches, so we've got plenty of room there, and I'm not worried about it making vehicle contact. And that bike repair stand that I mentioned earlier can be accessed while it's folded up. We've got a latch, and it'll raise up, open up to drop our bike in, so if we need to do some last-minute repairs while we're out and about, we can. And then it just stores right in the bike rack. Moving down to the bottom, we've got our integrated anti-rattle device. It's tool-free, so it's in the tightened position right now, but we can loosen it up with that hand knob for removal. At the hitch, it's working with our 2-inch by 2-inch receiver tube, and is held in place by a locking hitch pin. Super easy to get that off, and when it's all loose, it just pops out of the hitch like that. Getting it loaded up is just as straightforward. You got pretty good handholds on the tray, so you can get it lined up with the hitch really easily. That hitch pin hole is easy to line up because the hitch pin isn't threaded, so it just pops right through. The lock is a push to lock, so it's on and attached. And you can tighten down that anti-rattle knob to get it secure. So that whole process from getting it out of your garage to installed in the hitch ready to go, very straightforward and simple. The only thing I would maybe say look into is the Kuat NV base. If you don't want the bike repair stand, that one doesn't include it, so it's just the bare bones basic Kuat. Still very nice and easy to use, but if you don't need that feature, then you don't have to have it. You can get this in the gray or a black color, whatever you prefer, but they both function the same way. And that'll do it for our look at the Kuat NV 2.0. Thanks for watching.